This is my 2005 987 Boxster S. And this is a 2006 997 911.
Today I'm going to be putting these cars head to head and asking the question,
Is this the ultimate upgrade from my Boxster S? So for those of you that are new here as well, I'm going to give you a very quick walk around of my Boxster. So here it is, the 2005 Boxster S, of course. We've got it sat on the 19-inch lobster claw wheels. It's finished in Arctic silver, and this is my first Porsche. I've owned it for about 3 years now, so I'm very happy to sort of experience what the rest of the brand's got to offer. But just coming round as well, we do have that centre exit exhaust, whereas on the 911s it's usually at either side, apart from Trevor's car because he's modified it, of course. But yeah, it's the 3.2, so it's got 285 horsepower, which I think is plenty for the roads and enough to get me in and out of trouble on a slippery back road. But for me, this car has been perfect, but I'm now sort of getting to the point where I want to taste some different flavours. I want to see what else there is and experience what other Porsches have to offer. So that's great that Trevor's allowed me to have a look at his 997. And we'll just have a quick look at the interior of my car as well. So we've got the white dials because it is an S, but all pretty standard 2005 Porsche interior, really. The dash is a little bit sleeker and it feels just a lot narrower than a 911. We've got the Bose sound system, and then out the back, that is where the engine is, so there are no rear seats. But yeah, let's go and have a look at the 911. Let's start off with a quick walk around. We're here today with Trevor, who's actually just filming a video on the Boxster just over there, but he's come down in his 2006 997 C4S. Now, with it being the C4S, this is, in my eyes, the flagship naturally aspirated 911 that you can get. With it still being old and classic, to have the hydraulic steering versus the 991 before going into the later turbo cars, and it's got those perfect round headlights that a 911 should, a little bit better than the 996. But let's have a little look around. So the C4Ss are built on the wider turbo bodies, so you can just see down here, you can see that those rear arches really come out. But as I said, you've got those round headlights, which is perfect for a 911. And this has got a factory aero kit coming around. You've got 20-inch wheels. Those are looking huge. And this has been lowered a bit, so the fitment is absolutely perfect. But could this be a good upgrade for me to still be a classic Porsche with the manual gearbox, but with all that added theatre of actually being a 911 and that 3.8 putting out, I think, around 370 horsepower? But I absolutely love the look of these big taco-shaped wings on the back for that aero kit. 911s are known for their sort of iconic silhouette, but I think adding something like this to the back just gives it a bit more drama. So we're going to come round as well. So there are some more bits that are not standard on this. So the Porsche badge there, that's not standard, but I think really suits this car to make it look a bit more modern. And then also, normally on a C4S, you have the exhausts to there, but this has got a sort of GT3 style center exit exhaust on the back there, and this must be a GT3 or 3RS rear bumper to accommodate that. I think it looks beautiful. A lot of the parts, such as the brakes and suspension components, are carried over from the Boxster, or I would say carried over from the 911 to the Boxster. So that means running costs shouldn't be anything that I'm not used to. But just coming on into the inside now, this all feels business as usual. And also in the back here, you do have, that is nice to have just a bit more space in the cabin versus the Boxster, which can feel kind of claustrophobic. I think what we'll do in a bit is we'll jump in, take it up and down the road, and just see what it's like. What? That sounds insane. Whoa. straight away. Cool. So guys, this is Trevor. You would have seen him on the channel before a while ago.
Yo.
And we've just been filming the Boxster for your channel, so I'll put a link to that down there as well. Yeah. But yeah, he's let me drive his 997 C4S today. So we're seeing what it's like compared to my Boxster to see whether it's worth spending the extra money on a 997 and if I should be making that upgrade, because it's always on my mind. Should I be getting rid of that Boxster? So yeah, we're going to go take it out onto one of the roads. And
I'm also interested to know what you think of the suspension setup, because I have spent quite a bit on it, and I think it's too hard.
In a word, stiff. Yeah.
Very.
But that might be good once we get out onto the road. So straight away, it feels pretty much the same. I must say the dash is just slightly different.
Yeah.
Nothing too major. And yeah, of course we've got the hard top, but so far, I mean, we're just going to go onto the road straight away and see what it's like. But quite a lot of people say that the Boxster is the entry-level Porsche, which I'm not sure whether it should be deemed a title of the entry-level, because it's almost like you only get that because you couldn't have got one of these.
Yeah. I don't like that term entry-level, because they do feel so similar.
Yeah.
I think it's like the alternative. As in, okay, I don't need a 911, but I want a 911.
Although,
what do you reckon?
I wasn't expecting it to be this. I wasn't expecting that much power. Whoa! Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I just need to think for a second there. Straight away. So this has got almost 100 horsepower or more than my
350, I think it is.
Okay, and I'm 280 is what I like to tell people. It's probably a little bit less than that, but yeah, in terms of like the actual car, the interior and everything feels the same, but that engine, hang on a bit. So it's a slightly damp road, so I'm not going to go silly or anything, but I guess with it being a four-wheel drive as well, is it noticeable?
I'll tell you when it's not noticeable. If you're coming in hot to a roundabout, it's not going to save you. If you're pulling out or pulling away, then you can feel there is more grip, and it's not really going to like tail slap you, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you're coming into a bend too hot, you can oversteer, and you can lose it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've got with 911s. Like I think scared is the wrong word, but like I'm very aware that the engine's back there and it can come round.
Yeah. So you just gotta brake in a straight line.
Yeah.
And keep everything nice and parallel, and then it's fine. But
So we have a cyclist here, and I'm sure he'll appreciate if I overtake him in second gear just to get a bit of, and I can experience sort of what a second gear pull in the C4S is like. Here we go. Oh man, that is so quick. Oh wow, okay.
You know, the one thing I wish you could experience but you can't on this road is how long the gearing is.
Oh, okay.
Like it will just rev and go and go and go and go. I swear you can get, like 80 miles an hour in second gear.
Wow. I do like it as a package, with having a bit more room back there.
Yeah.
The cabin feels a bit more spacious, but most of the time you're not looking behind you, you're looking in front. So, and all of this in front is similar to my Boxster.
Yeah, it really is. That was one of the things I sort of noticed first, is that I don't feel like I'm in a smaller car.
Yeah.
It's only when you look back then you realise, okay, there's less back behind you, but in front of you there is everything that you would have in a 997 and a 987.
If I were to get rid of the Boxster
and
go into a 997 of any sort, specifically an S, I do have to put over £10,000 on top of what I could sell mine for.
Yeah.
So it is immediately, there is a big jump, and it's just whether it's that much of an increase.
Yeah. I think it's only worth it if you just want a little bit more power and a little bit more space.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're gonna incur the same maintenance and servicing costs
Yeah.
across the board in sports mode.
Oh, we got sports mode. Okay. Oh, that sharpens the throttle up straight away. Okay.
And stiffens the suspension as well.
Even more, but straight away. Oh, sounds good. Sounds nice. Speaking of which, we're just coming through an underpass, so.
Yeah, go on, give me
Here we
some.
go. This is so good. But yeah, that's been an amazing test drive in this. So we're going to park up, jump in a Boxster, and I'm going to see what you think about that.
Yes.
Nice. So having driven that 911, we are now with Trevor having a go in the Boxster. So we're going to see what it's like coming from a 911, maybe doing, as some people might think, a downgrade to this cheap Porsche entry-level sports car. So yeah, Trevor, well, I'll let you get used to the car and let me know what you think. But
okay, well, straight away, my first impressions, this car feels pretty much identical to mine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really doesn't feel like there's much of a difference. Even the engine sounds the same.
Significantly down on power, or?
Well, we don't have the greatest weather, and I don't think I don't think I want to end up in a hedge.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think with a car like this, power isn't really a priority. Yeah. The fact that you can just take the roof down, you've got that nice flat six in the back. For me, that's all you need. This car could have 50 brake horsepower. Yeah. I still would feel excited about driving it.
Yeah.
If it had even more. So yeah, these cars aren't about power. It's about just.
Which I think is the classic. You say to someone, "Oh, I've got a Porsche." Oh, not what kind of 911 is it? Well, actually, it's a Boxster. They're like, "Oh, right," you know.
All right. So here's my theory on that.
Yeah.
I think the generation that would sort of turn their nose up at your Boxster over a 911, I think they're aging gracefully away into the distance.
Yeah.
And I think the millennials don't care. In fact, I think that they would probably prefer this simply because it's cheaper and smaller and more obtainable than a 997.
Yeah.
I'm not saying 997s are not attainable. Both of these cars are relatively affordable
there is
now.
A big price gap because you can pick one of these up for sub 10, way below 10.
Yeah.
Which is annoying for me because I paid more than that.
But if you drove a 997 and a 987, you wouldn't really notice a difference other than the fact that if it's a Cayman, it has a roof, and if it's a Boxster, you've got the roof off, you know?
I've had convertibles before this as well for quite a while, so that's what drew me to the Boxster, and I always want a convertible. I think they're just so much fun, but I don't know how you feel, you know, coming from a coupe, but...
Well, I'm a bit cold.
I'll turn the heater up, actually.
I should have brought my jacket with me. But you know what? If I had this car, I would take it out on a winter day with the roof off. I would compare it to just going for a nice brisk walk in a forest. Taking this car for a drive on a winter summer day would just be the same. It would just be the same. And I think that's one of the nice things about having a convertible is you just got the sky above you, you know.
Yeah, and you get a different sound.
Yeah,
because the engine's right there, and you can hear the exhaust.
Yeah, so the engine's slightly closer to you than the 997.
It means you don't have necessarily as much space as the 911, but I don't know if that's, you know, noticeable for you coming from that car.
No, it's only when you look back that you realise
there's nothing there.
there's no back seats.
Yeah.
But from where I'm sitting, this could be a 997 any day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's making me feel better about myself, yeah.
Honestly, like, I think if anyone has one of these 987s and they think that they want to upgrade to a 997, I honestly don't think you need to.
Yeah.
Unless you want a little bit more space in the back.
Exactly.
Oh, mate, this car's fun, man.
Yeah, well, I'm pleased that, 911 owner, that they like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I got into this car, the first thing I noticed was the dash is pretty much the same. Just slight differences, like the air vents, the head unit.
Yeah.
But other than that,
it's pretty similar.
Yeah, it's 997 from here forward, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, so maybe I've come with the question for this video of should I actually make that upgrade and get the 911 now that I'm thinking about getting rid of this? I don't think I will. I don't think I will.
I don't think you need to.
I don't know. I don't think
honestly,
I will.
If you want to impress people at Cars and Coffee events, or you're dating a girl who only dates dudes with 911s, then maybe. But other than that, no one cares.
No.
Yeah, this is about you at the end of the day. It's about how this car makes you feel, and I think you would feel exactly the same in a 911, but your pocket would just be a little bit lighter.
Yeah, exactly. exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, mate, thanks for having a drive. And,
mate, thanks for giving me the opportunity. I've wanted to compare this to the 997, and I think it's pretty much
holds up.
Yeah,
holds up. But yeah, no doubt you'll see Trevor again on the channel in a few.
We certainly will. Yes, 14th of December.
Be there. And,
Cars and Coffee, Regent's Park.
I put a link down there as well.
Yeah. Nice, it's going to be fun, man.
All right, well, thanks for that, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Nice one, buddy.